What up, everybody? It's your boy G, man. Happy Monday today. Hope it's not mundane today. Do a real quick one. Trying to keep them quick, trying to keep them short, trying to, not bombard you and not fill you with a whole bunch of nonsense that you're not really wanting to hear. I'm trying to improve every day, every week. That's the consensus for my life, Just trying to one step at a time make it better. You know what I mean? So today I'm gonna talk about environment, your environment as a human, you know what I mean, and what you surround yourself with. And it applies to everybody, obviously, and I don't know how many there are, but as far as euphemisms for this exact kind of thing, how many exist for this is kind of ridiculous. Just off the top of my head, there's hang around the barbershop long enough, you're gonna get your hair cut. I'm sure everybody knows what that one means, and I'm sure they've heard that one. Essentially means, if you don't understand it, that if you sit in an environment of things that you don't want to do, say don't want to get your hair cut, but if you sit in the environment where everybody's getting their hair cut constantly, you're gonna eventually get your hair cut. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. If you're sitting in the environment around things you don't want to be doing, you're going to eventually do them anyway, because you are just surrounded by it constantly. I'm sure you've heard the one where it's basically saying if you're hanging around 9 homeless people out of 10 people, you're going to be the 10th homeless person. If you're hanging around 9 successful people, you're going to be the 10th successful person. It goes both ways, obviously. If you hang around 9 crack addicts, you're going to be the 10th crack addict, and that pipe's not going to taste right. If you're doing anything like that, that's how it's going to go. It's so true. And then it also lines up with the mediocrity of those spectrums. So I just kind of gave you extremes, right? But then, like, if you're hanging out with people who are just complacent and not doing anything great with their life and not moving forward and not making great moves, eventually that is just going to be what you are. Even if you were blazing the trail, even if you were just making massive leaps and bounds and mountains were getting climbed in 2 seconds, you're gonna stop. It's all gonna die. It's gonna die out because you're surrounding yourself by people who aren't doing that. You know what I mean? Now, there are some everything that gets said by me, by anybody you ever talk to in this facet or another, there's an outlier. There's going to be the exceptions to the rules, right? Of course there are, right? I mean, I am not completely surrounded by the biggest go-getters, right? But I've got a few here, a few there. My surroundings are not completely mundane and complacent. That's not what I'm surrounded by. However, I'm not also surrounded by nothing but people who are making achievements, correct? So I could be considered an outlier, right? Because I'm still trying to make moves, but the bit of my environment that's not conducive to success is preventing me from getting to where I'm going faster, or as fast as I could be. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was surrounded by nothing but successful people, I would be just fast-tracked. I'd be going so quickly towards my goals, it would be, I'd kind of probably be scared. You know what I mean? You ever have something so great happen and then another great thing happen, and it kind of happens so many so fast, you're just like, whoa, pump the brakes, because something terrible's got to be coming. Not necessarily, you know what I mean? It's all about your mindset. We talk about that. It's all about what you believe in. We talk about that, right? But if you're honing your beliefs and you're very strong on what you know you can do, and you believe it 100%, that catalyst is more powerful than anything you could possibly imagine. It's going to be that driving force for you that's going to get you to where you want to be. But if you are surrounded by garbage, you're going to be garbage. You understand what I'm saying? It can't be any simpler than that, right? So check your surroundings, and I hope you're being honest with yourself. I hope you're being accountable. I hope that when you hear what I'm saying, and I hope you don't get upset about what I'm saying. And I mean, if you do, you might resemble it. But I hope that you can look at what's in your life, what you surround yourself with, your job, your friends, your whatever. I hope you can look at all that, and I hope you can be honest with yourself and say, okay, this is conducive, this is helping me. This one, man, that needs to go away, right? And I hope you can do that. You know what I mean? It's a hard thing to do. I'm not perfect at it. I just know it's something that is real. I do know that that is real, and it needs to be done, and it's getting done for me. The amount of dead weight that's been cut from the cloth is hard to believe. It's unfathomable. If you know me, you already know. So, and if you don't know me, get to know me. I love you all. I'm glad you could stop by, tune in, listen, and I hope that it does any kind of positivity for yourself, even if me being weird just puts a smile on your face. So, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next one. Love ya. Peace out.